So in this class we'll learn about the Java switch statement. In Java there is a statement called as the switch statement, which is very much like the if else statement. Okay, so in a switch statement it is something which is easier to understand and write it. What you do is you give an expression, and the expression can have a set of different values. Each value goes under a case. So read it like this: if this expression, in case it has a value of this constant 1, do this set of statements. In case it has a value of constant 2, do this set of statements. In case it doesn't have any of these, do the default. So the default is like a else in the if else if structure, and each of these is like a else if structure, if or else if structure. Okay, but here you need to give a break statement after every case. If you don't give the break statement, it will go and execute these statements also. That's the only thing that you need to be aware of. Okay, and this expression, it must be an integer value. Oh, other than long, it can be any of these: byte, short, char or int. That is the value of this expression. Okay, so let's look at an example. If you look at an example, you'll understand it better. And these case values must be constants, not variables. Okay, so in this example called demo switch, which is under the comp training switch statement, you take an argument which is a month, okay, and you convert that to words. So you take an integer value and convert it to words. So if it is 1, you print January. If it is 2, you print February, so on up to 12. And if it is neither 1 to 12, you just say it's an invalid month. Straightforward. So let's run this. So you say run as, actually first time you should just say run as in Java application, then it will show you the usage. Then next time when you run it, you say run as open run dialog, and in the arguments I'll pass 5. 5 will be May, right? Apply and run, and I should see May. Right?
So can you run it one at a time, or can you put multiple numbers in it?
For that you have to change your program, right? I'm not going to do that in this class. I'm just going to demonstrate how a switch statement works. So now let's see what happens if I don't have this break statement here. So let's comment out this break here and run it. So I told you, if you don't have the break, it will keep executing the statements till it encounters a break. So it's going to print both May and June now. So that's why you should never forget writing the break. Okay, and here I have one more where it converts the same thing to month using if statements. So the same thing, if you have to write with if statement, you will write if month equal to 1 this, else if month equal to 2, so on up to the else. So compared to this is much easier to read and understand, right? instead of writing all those if statements. So this is like easier to understand, and the readability is also better. So that's the main reason why they introduced the switch statement in Java. So why don't you run this program? I will, and after that we'll go to the next topic.